बच्चों कैसे हैं आप सभी। आई होप आप सभी बहुत अच्छे से होंगे, खूब अच्छे से पढ़ाई भी कर रहे होंगे। क्लास की शुरुआत करते हैं। चैप्टर है हमारा यूनिट 1 हिस्ट्री 18th सेंचुरी पॉलिटिकल फॉर्मेशन। प्रिल्यूड, हाइलाइट्स ऑफ द चैप्टर, डिक्लाइन ऑफ द मुगल्स, इमर्जेंस ऑफ न्यू स्टेटस, एम्बलिशमेंट ऑफ मराठा पावर, स्नीक पीक 18th सेंचुरी इंडिया, डिक्लाइन ऑफ मुगल्स, लेटर मुगल्स, मोहम्मद आजम शाह, मोहम्मद अकबर, मोहम्मद काम बख्श, ओल्ड मुगल्स, फिर आता है इमर्जेंस ऑफ न्यू स्टेट्स, ओल्ड मुगल प्रोविंसेस, अवध, बंगाल, हैदराबाद, वतन जागीर्स ऑफ राजपूत्स, मैसूर, हैदर अली, टीपू सुल्तान, मराठा शिवाजी, और उसके बाद है पर्शियन इन्वेंशंस में जाट्स, बर्दन सिंह, चुरामन, और फिर 6 महाराज रंजीत सिंह। The 18th century AD witnessed major political changes in the Indian subcontinent. It saw the rapid decline of the Mughal Empire, the rise of semi-independent states, the growth of regional cultures, and the sub-embellishment of the British Empire in India. It also marked the end of the medieval period of Indian history. In this chapter, we will read about the emergence of new political groups in the subcontinent during the first half of the 18th century, roughly from 1707, when Aurangzeb died, till the Third Battle of Panipat in 1761. बच्चों, इस चैप्टर में हम पढ़ेंगे इमर्जेंस न्यू पॉलिटिकल ग्रुप्स के बारे में सबकॉन्टिनेंट के फर्स्ट हाफ, जो कि 18th सेंचुरी रफली फ्रॉम 1707 से लेकर जब औरंगजेब की मृत्यु हुई थी, थर्ड बैटल पानीपत के 1761 तक के। डिक्लाइन ऑफ द मुगल्स. Through the Mughals empire lasted till 1857, the tradition of the great Mughal rulers ended with the death of Aurangzeb in 1707. There were several reasons for the decline of the Mughals empire. The most important of these were Aurangzeb's Deccan policy. Under the successor, the efficiency of the imperial administration broke down. It became increasingly difficult for the later Mughals emperor to keep a check on their powerful mansabdars. Nobles appointed as governors, subedars, often controlled the offices of revenue and military administration, diwani and faujdari as well. This gave them extraordinary political economy and military powers over vast regions of the Mughal empire. As the governors consolidated their control over the provinces, the periodic remission of revenue to the capital declined. In the 18th century, with the decline of the Mughal authority and with the pressure on Jagir's agriculture economy began to face a crisis. This led to peasant revolt since the nobles, Jagirs, were liable to transfer frequently. They did not find it necessary to follow a long-term policy of agricultural development. As the burden on the peasantry increased, they were often deprived of their very means of survival. As a reaction to this excessive exploitation, the peasants had no option but to protest. Very often, the peasants protested against the state by refusing to pay the revenue and were up in arms against the Mughals. Later, Mughals. After the death of Aurangzeb, a series of incompetent Mughals rulers followed him. They were collectively called as the later Mughals. बच्चों, औरंगजेब की डेथ के बाद एक सीरीज चल चुका था इनकम्पिटेंट मुगल्स का, जिन रूलर्स ने उसे फॉलो करना शुरू किया था, जिसे कलेक्टिवली लेटर क्या कहा जाने लगा था, मुगल्स कहा जाने लगा था। When Mughals Aurangzeb died, 3 of his son Muhammad Azam, known as Prince Muazzam, Muhammad Akbar and Muhammad Kham Baksh started fighting for throne. जब औरंगजेब की मृत्यु हुई तो उनके तीनों बेटों के बीच में लड़ाइयाँ शुरू हो गई थी। मुअज्जम, the eldest of them, became victorious in war of succession. He is known in history as Bahadur Shah I. Bahadur Shah I ruled from 1707 to 1712 AD. During his brief region, the Sikhs were defeated by the Mughals. However, we shall later see that it did not prevent the former from building a strong independent kingdom in Punjab. Bahadur Shah I was succeeded by a weak and incompetent ruler, Jalandhar Shah, in 1712. During his tenure, the Sayyid brothers, Sayyid Hussain Ali and Sayyid Abdullah, assumed the role of kingmakers. They replaced him with Farrukhsiyar in 1713, his nephew, and later killed Jahandar Shah. Muhammad Shah was made the emperor by Sayyid brothers in 1720. He stripped the Sayyid brothers of their power but did not try to strengthen the empire. Powerful governors established independent kingdoms in different areas. When his rule ended in 1748, the Mughal Empire existed only in name. जब उसका रूल 1748 में ख़त्म हुआ तो मुगल एम्पायर केवल एक नाम के तौर पर बच गया था. Persian invasions. In 1739 AD, Nadir Shah, the ruler of Persian, invaded India. He plundered Delhi of its wealth and took back with him, among other valuables, the Peacock Throne and the Kohinoor diamond. Before the Mughal Empire could recover from this attack, Ahmad Shah Abdali of Afghanistan attacked India in 1748. He invaded India repeatedly over the next few years. He captured Punjab and defeated the Marathas in the Third Battle of Panipat in 1761 AD. These inventions quickened the process of disintegration of the Mughal Empire. Research Junction. What, according to you, the reason of the decline of the great Mughal Empire during the 18th century? 18th century में आपके हिसाब से वो reasons बताइए क्यों मुगल एम्पायर को डिक्लाइन किया जाने लगा था. बच्चों इसकी प्रैक्टिस खुद से कीजिएगा. नॉलेज जंक्शन. आफ्टर हैविंग conquered Kandahar, Kabul and Peshawar, Ahmad Shah Abdali invaded India for the first time in January 1748 with 12,000 veteran troops. Crash Pangain. Banda Bahadur led the first Sikh revolt. He was captured in 1715 and put to death in 1716 at Delhi. Emergence of new states. The decline of Mughal empires was followed by rise of independent states of Sikhs, Jats, Rajputs, Marathas, Awadh, Bengal and Hyderabad. All these rulers were dedicated to their states and worked continuously for their consolidation. These states can broadly be divided into three categories, which are, इन states को तीन categories में divided किया गया था, जिसमें सबसे पहला है old Mughal provinces. The old Mughal provinces such as Awadh, Bengal and Hyderabad were extremely powerful and quite independent states. But the ruler of these states did not break their firm ties with the Mughal Empire. इन states के अवध, बंगाल और हैदराबाद जो था वो काफ़ी पावरफुल था और ये एक इंडिपेंडेंट स्टेट था, लेकिन इनके जो रूलर्स थे वो मुगल एम्पायर से अपने जो टाइज थे वो तोड़ नहीं पाए थे. वतन जागीर of Rajputs. These states enjoyed considerable independence under the Mughals and included several Rajput principalities. Many Rajput kings, particularly those belonging to Amber and Jodhpur, had served under the Mughals with distinction. States under the control of Sikhs and Marathas. The last group included Sikhs, Marathas and others such as the Jats that seized their independence after long-drawn armed campaigns. Old Mughal provinces. Amongst the states that were carved out of the old Mughal provinces in the 18th century, the three stand out very prominently. These were Awadh, Bengal and Hyderabad. फिर आता है अवध. अवध और Audh emerged as an independent state under Saadat Ali Khan, 1680 to 1739. He was the first among the rulers who are known in history as the Nawabs of Awadh. The later Mughal Emperor Muhammad Shah gave his the title of Barhulan Mulk. A major achievement of Saadat Khan was to reduce the size of the Jagirs and the number of Jagirdars, officer holders who held them. He was appointed to the post of the Subedar Nawab Governor of Awadh. Saadat Khan was succeeded by his nephew and son-in-law Safdar Jung in 1939. During the later years of Mughal Emperor of Muhammad Shah, he gained complete control of administration in Mughal Empire. Awadh became completely independent under the descendants of the Safdar Jung. Lucknow, which is now the capital of the state of Uttar Pradesh, was also the capital of Nawabs of Awadh. लखनऊ जो कि अभी उत्तर प्रदेश का कैपिटल है वो पहले भी नवाब के अवध का कैपिटल माना जाता था. It became famous as a great center and art and culture. Bengal gradually broke away from the Mughal control under Mushriddin Quli Khan, who was appointed as a Naib deputy to the governor of prominence, although never a formal Subedar. Murshid Quli Khan very quickly seized all the power that went with that office. He established law and order and maintained strict control over the foreign trading companies, especially the officials of the English East India Company. However, his policy did not prove to be long-lasting. Siraj-ud-Daulah, the last important ruler of this line, was defeated by the British in the Battle of Plassey, 1757. Hyderabad. The original name of the founder of autonomous state of Hyderabad was Chin Kulichi Khan, the Mughal emperor. Farrukh Shir, while appointing him as the victory of Viceroy of Deccan in 1713, conferred on him the title of Nizam-ul Mulk, and the Nizam occupied this post of Viceroy till 1715. He carved out the state of Hyderabad, which he ruled as an independent ruler. He appointed mansabdars and granted them jagirs without the permission of the Mughal ruler. Mughal Emperor Muhammad Shah was powerless to stop him and had to agree to all his decisions. The successors of Nizam ul Mulk were known as the Nizams. The Watan Jagirs of the Rajputs. Many Rajput kings, particularly those belongs to Amber and Jodhpur, had served under the Mughals with distinction. In exchange, they were permitted to enjoy considerable autonomy in their Watan Jagirs. In the 18th century, these rulers now attempted to extend their controls over adjacent regions. Ajit Singh, the ruler of Jodhpur, was also involved in the factional politics at the Mughal court. These influential Rajput families claimed the Subedari of rich provinces of Gujarat and Malwa. Raja Ajit Singh of Jodhpur held the governorship of Gujarat, and Savai Raja Jai Singh of Amber was the governor of Malwa. Savai Raja Jai Singh founded his new capital at Jaipur and was given the Subedari of Agra in 1722. Punjab under the Sikhs. The Sikh, who were a hardy and fearless race, became a great political challenge to the Mughal authority in the 16th century. सिख जो कि हार्डी और फेयरलेस थे रेस में, वो एक पॉलिटिकल चैलेंज बन चुके थे मुगल अथॉरिटी के लिए 16th century में. द रिलेशंस बिटवीन द सिख्स एंड द मुगल स्टार्टेड बिकम सॉर व्हेन द फॉर्मर सपोर्टेड द रिबेलियन ऑफ शाहजहां. इन रिटेलिएशन Jahangir put Guru Arjan Dev to death. This antagonized and Sikhs, who now organized themselves into a military group called Khalsa under Guru Gobind Singh in 1699. He led the Sikhs into many fierce battles. By the time Guru Gobind Singh passed away in 1708, the Sikhs had become quite strong. The Sikhs issued coins by striking the name of Guru Nanak and Guru Gobind Singh. They established their own administration. When the successors of Aurangzeb tried to bring them under control, they revolted. The Sikhs struck their own coins and had their own administrative setup. जो सिक्स थे उन्होंने अपना खुद का कॉइन बनाना शुरू कर दिया और अपना खुद का एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव सेटअप कर लिया था. देयर आर्मी कंसिस्टेड ऑफ सेवरल वेल ट्रेन्ड कम्पैक्ट यूनिट्स called missiles. They collected taxes from the farmers in return of protection from the Mughal officials. ये फार्मर से टैक्सेस लेते थे और इसके रिटर्न में वो मुगल के ऑफिशियल्स जो थे उससे उन्हें प्रोटेक्शन देते थे उन फार्मर्स को. ड्यूरिंग द लेट 18th century, the Six territories were extended from the Indus to the Jamuna, but they were divided under different rules. One of them was Maharaja Ranjit Singh. Maharaja Ranjit Singh was the first Maharaja of the Sikh Empire and was also known as Sher-e-Punjab. Maharaja Ranjit Singh reunited all groups and established his capital at Lahore in 1799. The Jats. Like the other states, the Jat consolidated their power during the late 17th and 18th centuries. The Jats were a clan of hard-working farmers. They lived in Delhi, Punjab and different parts of the present-day Haryana and Uttar Pradesh. They frequently rose in revolt against the Mughal revenue collectors in the 17th century. Soon, Churaman and Badan Singh, who capable leaders of the Jats, founded the state of Bharatpur in Rajasthan. Mysore. Hyder Ali established an independent kingdom of Mysore by uprising power from the Wadiyar brothers. He won battles against the Nizam of Hyderabad, the Marathas and the British. He died in Second Anglo-Mysore War. He and his son Tipu Sultan were able to administrations and generals. Both father and son fought against the British. Hyder Ali defeated them in First Anglo-Mysore War 1769. Tipu Sultan died fighting the British during the Fourth Anglo-Mysore War 1799. The Marathas. One of the more important chief stains of the Bhosle clan was Shahaji, a high official under the Bijapur kingdom. He brought the Marathas into prominence by establishing their hold over the Deccan region. Though Shahaji can be termed as the founder of the Confederacy, the credit goes to his son Shivaji Bhosle for carving out a separate empire for the Marathas born in 1627 AD. Shivaji grew up to be a fearless warrior under the influence of his mother Jijabai, who brought him by narrating to him stories of brave men and encouraged him to take pride in Maratha culture. Establishment of Maratha power. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Shivaji started on his mission of conquest when he was just 18 in 1644 to 45 AD. Within 11 years, he had laid the foundation of the Maratha Empire by capturing the whole of the Konkan. He built a fort at Raigarh and made his capital there. Taking full advantage of the rocky and mountainous terrain of western Maharashtra, Shivaji and his followers launched surprise attacks on their enemies. This kind of hidden warfare is called guerrilla warfare. The element of surprise gave the Marathas a great advantage over their enemies. Unlike the Mughals, who neglected the seaports, Shivaji built strong navy ports at Survandurgarh and other places to protect his territory from attacks through the sea route. He also befriended the Europeans to learn modern techniques of warfare from them. Aurangzeb became the Mughal emperor in 1658 AD. Both the Sultan of Bijapur and the Mughals were alarmed at the growing power of Shivaji. Attempts were made to curb him. The conflict between Aurangzeb and Shivaji continued when the former deputy Raja Jai Singh fulfilled his dream of subduing the Maratha chief and to control the Deccan. Raja Jai Singh besieged the fort of Purangarh, and finally Shivaji had to sign the Treaty of Purandhar. According to the treaty, Shivaji was to accept the Mughal over leadership. He was to surrender 23 forts to Aurangzeb and meet the emperor at his court. It is said that to honor the agreement, Shivaji went to meet Aurangzeb, but the Mughal emperor humiliated him, and on retaliation, Shivaji was put under house arrest. After his escape from Agra, Chhatrapati Shivaji resumed his activities against the Mughals. He proclaimed himself Chhatrapati in 1674 at Raigad and thus laid the foundation of Maratha state. He captured Jinji, Gwalior and part of Mysore before his death in 1680. अब आते हैं रिसर्च जंक्शन पर. What do you find most attractive about the life and personality of Shivaji? Find out more about 3 major victories of Shivaji and their significance. बच्चों, आपको शिवाजी के लाइफ में उनकी पर्सनालिटी में क्या ऐसी चीज़ें हैं जो आपको अट्रैक्ट करती हैं और आप उनके बारे में, उनके जो 3 मेजर विक्ट्रीज रहे हैं उनके बारे में लिखिए. इसकी प्रैक्टिस खुद से कीजिएगा. नॉलेज जंक्शन. रंजीत सिंह वॉज बॉर्न ऑन 13 November 1718 गुर्जनवाला सिटी, पंजाब, नाउ इन मॉडर्न डे पाकिस्तान, इन अ सिख जाट फैमिली ऑफ सिंधवालिया क्लेन टू सरदार महासिंह सुकेरचिया, डाइड 1792, एंड सरदारनी माई राज कौर, द डॉटर ऑफ द राजा गजपत सिंह ऑफ जय जिंद स्टेट. Grassman game. Shivaji's coronation was a 9-day ceremony. During this ceremony, he was bathed with water, oil, honey, milk, curds, ghee, sugar and gold coins. His throne was made of gold and covered with lion and tiger skins. अब आते हैं टर्म्स ऑफ लर्न पर. मनसबदार्स, मुगल मिलिट्री एंड एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव ऑफिसर्स. सूबेदार, द गवर्नर्स ऑफ अ प्रोविंस. जागीर्स, land grants given to nobles. Diwani, office of revenue administration. Faujdari, office of military administration. Watan Jagirs, hereditary land grants. Khalsa, Sikh military group. Missiles, Sikh military units. Nawabs, provincial rulers. Subedar, governing a province. Guleria warfare, surprise attacks tactics. Confederacy, alliance of states or groups. Revenue, income collected from taxes. Peasants, revolts, uprising by farmers. Autonomous, self-governing. Viceroy, governor ruling in a colony. Plundered, looted or stolen. अब आते हैं लेट्स रिकैपिटुलेट पर. The 18th century marked the decline of the Mughal Empire after Aurangzeb's death in 1707. Aurangzeb's Deccan policy and inefficient administration weakened the Mughal Empire. Later Mughal emperors like Bahadur Shah I and Muhammad Shah failed to control powerful governors. Inventions of Nadir Shah and Ahmad Shah Abdali further destabilized the empire. Independent states like Awadh, Bengal and Hyderabad emerged from old Mughal provinces. Rajput enjoyed autonomy in their Watan Jagirs and expanded their territories. Sikhs, under leaders like Guru Gobind Singh, formed a strong military group and resisted Mughal control. The Jats consolidated power and founded the state of Bharatpur. Hyder Ali and Tipu Sultan established Mysore as an independent kingdom, fighting against the British. The Marathas, led by Shivaji, built a strong empire using guerrilla warfare tactics. Shivaji's successors continued to resist Mughal and later British dominance. The chapter highlights political shifts and the rise of regional powers in 18th century India. बच्चों, अब आ जाते हैं असेसमेंट जंक्शन पर. बच्चों, आई होप आज की क्लास में हमने जो भी पढ़ा आपको अच्छे से समझ में आ गया होगा. अब आप इसकी एक्सरसाइज की प्रैक्टिस खुद से कीजिएगा.